And then how did you come up with the name Heart to Soul?
That came during the pandemic.
Okay.
So remember during the pandemic, everyone is divided, everyone is afraid, all these kind of things. And I remember for me praying, and I forgot where I heard this from, but one of the things that the person was talking about is that your spirit and your soul doesn't know lack. It doesn't know fear. It doesn't know insecurity. These are things that are the heart issue from just being human.
Mm-hmm.
And so the idea would be, how can we bridge your humanity, or the concept of everything that makes you beautiful as a human, with the boldness that your spirit man or your soul man actually has. So the very essence of our teaching, psychology and theology, is how can we bridge that gap so we're no longer able, or no longer fighting fear or anxiety. So that's where the name came from, bridging the idea between your heart and your soul and what that would look like.
Okay. Wow. I like that.
Thank you.
One of the issues that I have with business owners is they don't really tell us about their first steps, right? And as someone who has been around a lot of different business individuals, you could feel like you're kind of lost when you take those first few steps. I mean, tremendously lost.
Yes. Understatement.
It's an understatement.
Understatement.
Right? Like, you could be ready for the world. You have your certificates, all of it. And then you step outside and you're like, what now?
Yeah.
Can you take us through that first moment when you stepped out and you're like, hey, okay, what now?
It's funny you said that. Me and my fiance, we have this running joke where I'll say like, hey, babe, ask me if I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And she was like, do you know? And I'm like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And she'll say the same thing. And it's a joke that we have to kind of just understand that, hey, it's okay not to know. There were two things for me that pushed me in that direction. And it was, before you step out, you have to have a mentality shift.
Okay.
And I got the mentality shift from just reading. So 2 books that I've read was Ready, Fire, Aim, and then Built to Sell. Well, Ready, Fire, Aim, Built to Sell, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
Okay.
Rich Dad, Poor Dad, what it taught me was that wealthy people, it was a perspective shift. So it's not about, so in the book, he says, poor mentality is I can't do something. Wealthy mentality is how can I? So the question you're asking for is what now? Before that happens is I have to have a destination of where do I want to go. Doesn't matter if I don't know how to get there yet. I at least need to know where I'm going to go, and then the path will illuminate. That part came from Ready, Fire, Aim, which he talks about you'll never be 100% ready. But when you gather enough resources, just fire in the direction you want to go, and wherever you land, now you make adjustments.
Yeah.
So that was my thought process that caused me to step out. The first thing I did was I asked, how much money am I making working 8 hours? Okay.
Let's assume 50 grand, for example.
Okay.
Right.
8 hours, 50 grand?
Oh, no.
My guy, bro, can you hire me?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on, Goodness, 50 grand, 8 hours?